on Secrets of Monster Island. Our monster hunters had ventured even deeper into the ice castle and finally met the Ice Queen. You had initiated combat with her, and Yuri did a whopping load of damage. And she is not looking great right now as we roll back around to Yuri. Your turn.
Yeah, so once again I am stumbling backwards. And I smell something. I smell like the ice or something that brings me back to who I am and to my beliefs. And I pull my string and I shoot, and clearly no close to the Ice Queen, goes far. But then I focus my mind, remember who I am, and I let an arrow go. And with disadvantage, I roll 2 natural 20s on the and
Gosh.
right
Okay.
between her eyes.
What's the damage on that?
21 points of damage.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
So as I release the arrow, it hits her, and there's a crack in my nightmare. There's a where I hit what I would think of be a building, or these tall buildings. I see a little plant start to grow, and I release the arrow right where that plant is, and I take out the Ice Queen.
Okay, so you see her fall into a bunch of shards of ice and clink to the ground as they break apart, and she says, "Achilles, I have failed you." And you see lying where her remains are appears to be a piece of the black tablet.
Yes.
But still have the snowmen to deal with. As it is Arlub's turn. Arlub's going to cast Sacred Flame on one of them. They save. So, Alaxor, your turn.
Wonderful. And I turn and I say, Yuri, well done. Told her Cleese wasn't going with her. And then I'm going to turn to the snowman, and I need the one that looks the worst to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw coming right up.
As I bang my shield for Toll the Dead.
That's a nat 1, so that's not going to save.
Beautiful. 20 points of damage.
Okay, that one is dead.
Beautiful.
People keep stealing my kills.
I don't think Arlen has gotten a kill this entire recording session. Yodel, your turn.
It's a team effort, Arlen.
Excellent. I'm no longer frightened. So, all right, I'm gonna move my echo over here to that guy and a few Georges for him. 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 9 points of slashing damage. A 19 to hit. For 11 points of slashing damage. And finally, a 14 to hit.
That'll miss.
All right then.
Alright, the creature's turn. It's going to make one bite attack at Alaxidor for a natural 20. There's my nat 20.
Silvery barbs.
Yeah, silver.
You can't just give me this!
Nope.
It almost rolled off the table. It rolled off the table again. That is a 19 to hit.
Miss. And I give Arlen the advantage.
Arlen, it's your turn.
All right.
I
See
think we
the-
broke
the-
the DM,
You
guys.
see,
Yeah.
you see, like the snowman start having icy tears flow out of him.
All right. Advantage attack spear. 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 points of damage. I need a piercing damage. I need a.
How do you want to kill him?
Oh, hey, I got a kill. Oh, yeah, that's what I jump up and I just spear him right through the top, and then I pull it out and I have a little snow cone on the tip of my spear.
You don't have any flavoring in it.
That's
Yeah, that's funny. All right. So, you guys.
The real
now-
reason that he missed, Aiden, Arlen was coming through to get a snow cone.
That's right.
At the end of the combat, I will walk over and pick up the tablet to Ecclese.
Maybe a wisdom saving throw.
And I go get me a death finger.
It's a 22.
22? Okay, you're good. It says, only one more piece to go.
It's not gonna matter. You're not going anywhere.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Ask him if he knows where it is.
I don't care where it is, Arlen.
But we do. We want to collect it.
Well, I mean, at this point, as long as we don't let anybody else get the 7 pieces we have.
Do we have 7? I thought we had 5.
You have 5.
No, I have
Oh, yeah.
4. Yodelay
Yeah, you-
has 1.
No, you. Yeah, exactly. You only have-
But we have 5.
5 in total.
Yes.
Nobody can summon him at this point.
Well,
Oh,
no, we
well.
could summon with just one anyway. So we could just, if we destroyed one of them right now, that'd be over.
Well, I don't think we can.
Not how that works, my friends. I'm afraid that even with some of the tablets, you can still summon some of my power.
How much of
Oh.
your power?
Like 1/6 of your power.
Well, right now you guys could summon 1/5/6 of my power, which is quite a bit. You could take over the whole entire islands with that.
So what you're saying is we could do it 1/6 at a time and destroy him.
Probably be easier to destroy 1/6 of it than the whole thing all at once.
Yeah.
We haven't figured out how to destroy it yet. though.
That's just math.
How would we destroy these? As I asked the tablet.
You think I'd tell you?
Yes. Go ahead, monologue, please.
I'm not really a monologue.
That's what all great
man.
villains do.
I'm not like those idiots. I don't tell you my entire plan. Come on. Who do you think
It's
I am?
fine, Arlen. I'm sure we can find Chaska. And,
I told you he didn't have a plan.
I have a plan, gosh darn it!
I think you're right, Yodelay. I think he doesn't have a plan.
No plan.
He's hoping
happened.
that we'll set him free.
He's hoping that we'll accidentally drop him somewhere where somebody else can pick him up. This guy is just one Mr. Bean episode after another.
I am so tired of being the butt of the joke. You all will
Well, I
pay, I
mean-
promise you that.
Obviously, you're weak. That's why you're the butt of the jokes.
Super weak.
Well, you haven't seen me at my full power yet.
We never will.
It doesn't matter. You got beat at your full power.
That's why you're in so many pieces now.
I call it a draw.
Well, of
I
course
still
you
can-
would.
I still killed one of them.
Okay. So remember we got Otto back in one of the rooms. And maybe
There's also areas you have not explored.
that is true. Let's go back because there was one the only exits to this place are those rooms that had the force walls, correct?
Mhm.
Walls are down.
Yeah, exactly. That had the force walls.
Right.
So let's go back to where the T intersection was, way back at the beginning, or way back at just after we saw that thing on the floor,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and then go south.
I want to look in that room. Is that still going, Aiden?
It seems dormant.
Okay.
Actually, as you guys are walking, you realize the snow below your feet becomes soft and begins to melt away.
Ah.
You see, as you kind of kick it up, there appears to be stone beneath the snow and ice. So this is an actual castle, just covered in ice and snow.
So we have an island and a castle now.
I told you, Arlub is the king of the castle.
So we need to figure out a way to locate this castle on our island.
We're going to pick up a castle, put it on.
How are you gonna pick up a castle?
Well, it's easy. You tie it to the bottom of our island. The island's surely strong enough to pick it up.
You know, the people of Rivermouth are going to be really shocked when we show up with an island.
Speaking of, didn't William say he was headed to Rivermouth?
Did he?
I'm
He
pretty
said
sure
he said he had
plans
plans.
for our homeland.
Yeah, I mean, he did say that.
He meant our grocery store.
The
The one owned by all the people?
one that used to be Safeway?
Oh.
My
I thought it
goodness.
used to be Albertsons.
It was
Nope.
never Albertsons.
It used to be Safeway.
You're trying to make Homeland canon to this universe? Like what?
Okay, so what's further on down here?
Okay, so heading further on down. It goes around a corner. And it beats back up right here, but you also have a pathway going down here.
Ah. Okay.
Did we figure out the ruin thing that's been chained? She
Nope.
didn't tell us anything about that, right?
Nope.
Okay.
You see what appears to be an ice altar. And it appears to be melting away at the moment. Give me a Arcana check, Arlen.
Yeah. Coming up. $18.
Looking at it, it looks very similar to the inscriptions on the tablets of Achilles. So you can kind of infer that this might be like a temple to him. This altar right here. Kind of like how the Monster King had a temple upstairs.
Does it seem magical or dangerous in any way? Just other than just it being an altar to him?
It seems like the magic seems to be fading as you have defeated the
Yeah.
Ice Queen.
I'd like to investigate it, see if there's any traps or secret compartments.
An investigation check.
17.
Yeah, nothing of interest on it.
Okay.
So, yeah, but that appears to be all around here.
Okay. Yeah, that is everything. Let's go back up to the first level.
Okay, so you guys head back up to the first level, and you find Otto sleeping on a bunk upstairs, and he awakes as soon as you enter. He says, "Oh, hello there. I'm feeling a lot better now, thanks to you guys. So what can I do for you all?"
Well, we are about to leave this island after taking out the Ice Queen and her mothers, and wanted to know if you wanted to come with us.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't really have another way to go or anywhere else to get out of this area. I think I already told you this, but once you come into the islands, you're kind of trapped here. Unless you can get a actual dragon or an essence of an actual dragon to lead you out.
Well,
Or
do
if
you
the-
know how... Oh, sorry.
Or if the elders approve, you to leave. But
But you can get us to Chaska.
I cannot personally. I'm not powerful enough to do that. Only really powerful dragons can do that. There
Do you
used to
know
be
one?
I know at the southern island there is a dragon turtle. He might be able to help, but most other powerful dragons live outside of the islands. You could also try getting the help of the elders of the island. I don't know how many there are now, but judging by the state of of at least this island, I'm assuming the elder is dead. But if you do get approval of all the remaining elders, then you can escape.
Well, we don't necessarily want to escape so much as find out some information about how to destroy some certain items.
Well, Chaska lives outside of these islands for safety reasons. Chaska spends most of its days sleeping, not really doing much of anything else. Say, have you ever been near like a cavern or anywhere and felt had weird dreams of any sort?
Yes.
Yes.
Never. My dreams are wonderful every night.
Well, if you've ever been in a cave while that happened, then sometimes that could have been Chaska's old lair. And it can channel its ability through its old lairs to give people dreams of things that are very important.
Good to know.
Yes. So guys, where do we let's start heading back to our island.
Are you going back to Rivermouth or the
No, I
Flying
mean
Islands?
the flying island. Back to our ship first, obviously, then
Mhm.
to our island.
Yeah.
As we're going, what's going on with the island?
Everything appears to be melting. As far as the snow goes. And the ice.
So-
and the clouds
so
and the
we're-
clouds that were constantly falling snow have cleared up. What do you want to say,
So
Yuri?
she was probably the one who was making the ice and the storms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, are we headed towards the dragon turtle or back towards Rivermouth?
I think we need to sleep at some point soon.
Well, I think as soon as we get on on the island, the trip itself, wherever we go, is going to take long enough for us to rest. What about going back to the Lizard Folk Island where William is?
Was.
Or is, and if we show up rather than just pulling up in a ship, we hover above it in an island. Might seem more imposing.
That's pretty
Potentially.
imposing. Maybe have an entire island floating above somebody.
It's up to you guys. What you want to do?
I think for now, let's go to the Dragon Turtle.
We'll have a good dragon turtle. Let's go.
So you guys are gonna head to that island. Gotcha. So anything interesting? Well, first off, you guys get a long rest in.
Yay!
Yay.
I need a sleep.
Second off, are you going? So with the flying islands, you're the far north. If you just head due south, you'll pass over Rivermouth if you want to.
Yeah,
That's
wait
up
a
to
minute.
you.
There is something I want to do. Before we leave, I want to gather all of the journals of Lorera.
Okay.
And I want to take it to him.
All right. So you gather up
Let's-
the journal.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go. Also, might not be a bad idea. We've got a little bit of money. We can maybe go into Rivermouth and get what we need if we need anything. So let's not show the island yet. Let's do what we did just now, which was park it far enough away where people can't see it, and then have Asmo take us in. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me, and I would also
Right.
warn Rivermouth of the potential impending.
Correct.
So you head Rivermouth and park the ship a bit off and head onto the island on the ship. And everything seems quiet. Not too quiet, but still a very calm day. Nothing out of the ordinary going on. What would you guys like to do?
First off, we need to go talk to the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to go talk to Sir Hendrik.
Yep.
And so if he's available.
Yeah,
Go
he's
up to-
available.
Okay.
He his like front desk person lets you in and says, yeah, just go ahead. And he sits there. He says, monster hunters, what can I do for you?
Well, Sir Hendrik, we have taken care of a couple of different islands. There was an
Mhm.
island to the north of us of hags and a frost queen. They have been dispatched. And
Okay, interesting.
yes. So good news there. There might be a new place for us to inhabit. If we need to,
Why would we care about inhabiting a new place?
in case population growth, or if there's some people just like the ones who moved off to the west, and they're to establish their own
That's true. I mean,
village. If there's somebody who wants to live,
I've heard they've been thriving, so that's good.
Mhm.
So if we
and
expand out, then yeah, that might be a good island to go to.
we've also got word that there might be an invasion of Rivermouth.
I'm sorry, a what?
Well, we've made an enemy of a tiefling by the name of William.
Hmm. Okay. I see. The question is, did you all make the enemy, or are we enemies as well?
Your
I believe
enemies.
he was an enemy of the entire islands prior to us becoming enemies.
right.
Oh,
but
okay. All right. I understand.
Rivermouth
Um,
has become because you've become enemies by proxy because he's not quite excited about us.
All right. Well, I don't really know what to do about that because we don't really have too big of a militia, but we can try our hardest. I'm pretty sure the lizard folk have a much bigger population than we do, so but I don't know.
Well, just be warned. You might be just extra on alert that something might be coming.
Okay. I will stay alert, and aware, and try to make as many preparations as I can, but there's only so much I can do. And did you already give Sir Henrik a earpiece from the crystal guys?
I believe so.
But he says if they invade, I'll let you know, so that you can come back and help. Because you
Well,
guys are probably our strongest team that we have.
Oh yes. Well,
Losing you
we-
would
we-
not be good.
No, we'll be back. We've got more stuff to do, though.
Okay.
Did we leave the other elders with the stag here on this island? Might be
Yeah.
another person we might check in on. In the meantime, do we want to check on? I can't remember Lorera's son's name.
Tama.
Tamo. Do we want to check on Tamo? I want to check on Tamo Lorera because I have his journals.
You guys just go in there. Anywhere else you guys
Mhm.
want to go?
Do we need anything else as far as shopping? Lorera is going to have any potions or anything we might need in that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anything that I would need.
You guys head in there, and Tama and Lurko appear to be working there right now, because they always do. And Lurko says, "Oh, welcome. What can I do for you all?"
Well, Lurko, I was wondering if your son was available.
Oh, yes, he is. If you're all right with it, he turns to his son to make sure, and they converse, and he's fine with it. He says, "Yes, what can I do for you, monster hunters?"
Well, we have something for you. And I hand over his journals and I say, we have conquered the hags. The island is returning to normal as we have taken down the hags and the Frost Queen.
He looks at the book, or looks at the journal, kind of stares at it for a moment, and he sets it on the table, or the desk. And he says, he looks to you and says, "Thank you, monster hunter. Those hags were not doing great things, let's just say."
And they still seem to have a tether in you. And so now
Okay.
that is gone.
Well, no matter what, they'll always be a part of me, which is unfortunate, but as long as they can no longer do that to anyone else, I'm fine.
Exactly.
What did you do about the portal?
I'm sorry, what?
Portal? It was chained down, sort of in a frame.
Oh, crap.
What I was asking about, like, what the...
We lightly cleaned it.
Well, our cleric walked across it, so maybe it's been blessed now.
Oh, so it's inactive. Okay, good. Well, it should be fine for now.
What
I guess
do you mean portal?
That contraption is a sort of altered teleportation circle. I'm sure. Have you used a teleportation circle before?
I don't believe we've...
We
No,
used
I
the
don't
Tortle
believe so.
portal.
We used
Yeah,
the
use
Tortle
the-
portal.
You've used the Tortle portal, which is basically just another altered teleportation circle. You went to the Feywild with it, and then you teleported to islands with it. And he says, well, that specific one is basically a plane shift to the Shadowfell.
Okay.
It was probably good that it wasn't activated, or else I don't really think you would have made it back here. But the hags told me that there was an entity trapped there. And I don't know who or what it was, but they said it was dangerous to them. But
Yeah, it was
Hey.
trapped. It was this giant frozen lady and her two snowmen.
no, but I'm talking about in the Shadowfell, in the through the portal.
As I whisper to Arlen, do you think it can be one of the goddesses? Or the Fae?
Oh, yeah, we do still have two living Fae. Maybe they've
And they-
trapped it.
I mean, they said it was an enemy to them. Ecclese wasn't an enemy.
No, it would have to have been an enemy of theirs, which would,
Yes.
an enemy of our enemy would be our friend.
Exactly. Maybe we go back and check it out.
Maybe
I don't know
we
what
should-
what it was, but I remember they said it would not be good if it got released.
Ooh, like Babel.
But they said it had been trapped there for at least a few hundred years.
What if we went to see if Tua might be able to? Since he knows a lot, since he was able to do the Turtle Portal, maybe he knows something about opening this teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Elaxador, do you think you could sketch out that symbol for him to show him what it was, and maybe he could be able to read it without having to go there?
Aiden, what can I check?
Yeah, maybe a history check with advantage since that you're the one that looked at it the most.
Okay. I'm going to guidance as well. Okay.
So you remember it really well. So
Yeah, so it's 24.
yeah, you remember the sigil really well. It's kind of like ingrained in your brain.
And we've got Tua on the island with us, don't we?
Yeah,
Tua-
he's on our
Tua-
island.
Yeah, Tua's on the ship. So
Yeah,
Tua and Jim are both with you. So
that's what I thought. So, okay. Well, thank you both for your time. And do you, Lyrico, do you have any kind of potions that you've recently made up?
what are you looking for? Like invisibility, healing, greater healing, superior healing. The other
Yes,
one.
flying.
Flying potions?
How about, what are your greater healing potions going for right now?
Give me 1 second. 250 gold pieces, but I'll bring it down to 200 gold pieces for you guys.
I'll take 2 of those.
Okay. The normal ones are 50. It's a bit of a spike because they're a bit harder to make. Next is 2,000. But
And did you want to get a potion of flying, Elaxador?
I was just thinking that they came in handy for others. But I am good.
Hey, and I dump out those gray staffs. Lyrico, do you have any idea what these might be?
no, can't quite say. And Tama looks at them and says, "Oh, these are wielded by the hags. They could maybe be turned into something else. They're definitely magical, but as far as I'm concerned, only a hag could really use them.
Okay.
But I guess we can take them." And Lurko says, 300 gold for the lot of them.
Okay.
And he gives you 300 gold.
60 gold pieces each, everybody.
Yeah, there we go.
How much is a potion of flying?
Good question. I'm looking that up right now. Potion of flying is 500 gold pieces.
What do you think?
Elaxador is
Elaxador.
not there. He is.
Oh, he is. Stepped away. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there you go. Where did he come from? Where did he go?
If you're gonna, you got it. I'll take a potion of flying.
Okay.
I just know a lot of the enemies we've been fighting lately have been up in the air, and it makes it difficult for
Well, True, but we're about to go possibly underwater to face a dragon turtle. You have any potions of water breathing?
Water breathing?
Or a water cap, maybe?
A water cap or water breathing? Water breathing potion will cost you about 500 gold pieces.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't need anything else.
I currently do not have the caps for sale, but I do have the potion.
Well, I think we're okay.
Okay.
You guys take care of yourselves, and we will check back. By the way, the Rivermouth might get invaded, so just something to be aware of.
Offhand.
You wait, hold on. You can't just tell us that.
All right. Well, there's this guy named William, and he doesn't like us. And in revenge, he has
To
threatened.
be fair, he doesn't like the islands.
That's true, but we've also killed him. So
Wait. Then how is he going to invade if you killed him?
Mhm.
Oh wait, that's right. He can just. There's magic that brings you back.
exactly. So he might be coming to invade. So we've informed Sir Hendrik, but just in case, you might want to be aware that something bad might be coming. Now we'll be trying to keep in touch. So hopefully if something bad happens, we can be back here in a flash.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a great time.
Yeah. Unless you guys want to come with us. We got an entire island if you want to come with us.
You have what? You have an entire island?
Oh yeah, we got an island from a bunch of giants. It's been
Neat.
interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like
if
a
you
great
want,
time.
Yeah, if you want to hear all about it, you can catch up on past episodes on YouTube. It's great.
Lurko looks at you and just says, "Well, I would like to enjoy that, but if I came back here after that, I would not hear the end of it. I am kind of like the only wizard in town, so
Right.
they kind of need me, and especially if they're gonna get invaded. I mean,
Yeah.
they need someone to be able to fight anyone that they can't handle, especially if William's what is William?
We think he's something of a warlock.
Jerk.
He is a jerk.
All right. Well, I'll be informed. I'll probably talk to Henrik about it.
Yeah.
But you all go along and go save the world or something. I don't know. Whatever you guys do.
That's what we're working on. Slowly, one island at a time. Okay. Where do we want to go next?
Dragon
What was-
Turtle Island.
Okay.
I think we'll go straight there.
Okay. I want to real quickly go talk to Tua,
Mm-hmm.
show him the symbol, and say and see if he can figure out anything that goes with that symbol before we get too far away from. If we've got to go back and dispel that or turn it off, or maybe even turn it on and get somebody out. Maybe Tua knows something.
He says, well, it's definitely the sigils for the portal to the Shadowfell. That is the way you would enter the Shadowfell, and I can draw that out, and make a portal to it. But it's
Is there any way
very
to find out what's trapped? They said something was trapped there.
well. I have always kind of had a feeling that, well, you see, so the Monster King is in the Feywild, right? You met him there.
Mhm.
Well, Leotai, the goddess of nature, the one I mostly listened to, was has been lost for a very long time. And she was native to the Feywild. And I originally thought that maybe she was there, but ever since you came back, she was not. But I know she's not on this plane of existence. So I'm worried if she is trapped in the Shadowfell.
If someone that the hags would fear enough to imprison in the Shadowfell, do you think that would fall under the category of Leotai?
That definitely would.
Okay.
I don't understand how she would have got there or how she would have got trapped.
Well, I mean, anything can happen.
That's
and
true.
If they've kept Leotai trapped there, maybe that's the person we need to rescue first before we head to see the dragon turtle.
Perhaps. I mean, if you do wish to go to the Shadowfell and try to rescue Leotai, like me and Jim can draw up the portal.
Oh, you could do that without us having to go back to that island.
Correct. Although it is a bit risky. We'd want to be in a place that would not be in danger, if that makes any sense. Because if that gets disrupted, you guys will be trapped in the Shadowfell.
Well, I mean, we're on this flying island. We could just take it up in the air and just in a safe place where no one could get to us.
Yes. I will also say that normally, I'm surprised you all came back as fast as you did when you went to the Feywild, but the Shadowfell time also works very differently than it does here. So,
So,
time is of the essence whenever you enter the Shadowfell.
Right. Okay.
So,
Also, if we took the tablets with us, if we took Alaxador, if we took George with us into the Shadowfell, it'd be a safe place in essence.
I mean, somebody's created a portal that stays open.
well, one of the things that I don't know how well the tablets would be in the Shadowfell, considering if someone steals the tablets or gets a hold of them in the Shadowfell, they could probably quite easily summon.
Well, yeah,
At least.
yeah. But I'm saying we would be in the Shadowfell. If someone's looking for us here on the Prime Material, then they're not going to find us. We'll be in the Shadowfell.
That is true.
So, okay, so I think, guys, that we have actually two choices of where we need to go. Either the Shadowfell to try and rescue Leotai, or to the Dragon Turtle. And I think the only reason for the Dragon Turtle was to try to find a way to Chaska. What do you guys think?
okay. Well, I mean, I'll follow you when it comes to what do you think is best.
I am for the Shadowfell. I think it has something that needs to be discovered.
Exactly.
Like secrets?
Right. And especially a missing Fey goddess.
Something that scared the hags.
Yeah. And again, you hope that the enemy of your enemy isn't somebody even more horrible that you aren't ready to take on, but hopefully it's someone good that they've been trying to lock away. And so if you're okay with it, also, Yodele, we'd be going to the Dark Fey, the Shadowfell.
I don't care for that.
Would
I
you
don't
be
care
like
for the
to?
Fae.
But we can go and kill a whole bunch of Fey.
Oh, well, I'm for that.
All right. Then I say we take the island. We get back, take the ship back up to the island, take the island up into a safe space out in the middle of the ocean, where, like, in between the islands, to where we're not seen by anybody. We can't see, even Yuri's vision can't see an island off in the distance. And there we allow Tua to create us a portal to the Shadowfell.
So Tua and Jim get together and start forming the circle, and say once again, we can keep this open as long as you need it, but do not stay there for too long. Do not dilly-dally.
And dilly-dallied in quite a few years.
And one last thing is that it might not just be Leotai there, but also maybe Ilias, for we have not heard from him in a while either. The Fae of the Sun. But if you can find him as well, that would be a great deal of help too. And you see him start dancing and making the markings around you. And all of a sudden, darkness encroaches. That's where we're gonna end it.